How do you know how to spot a roof leak? And what can you do to prevent one? Let's find out. Hello everyone and welcome to Energy Advantage. So today we're going to talk about roof leaks and what you can do as a homeowner to spot one, or whether you need a repair to prevent a leak. Now, when it comes to roof leaks, there is the obvious and the not so obvious. For instance, you could have a small leak that you're not aware of yet, which of course over time becomes a bigger leak and then a serious problem. For instance, you could have a small leak that you're not aware of yet, which over time becomes a bigger leak, and then of course, you literally have water coming through the ceiling. Now, it's really important to understand that a leak will not just damage your roof, but also the underlayment, the decking, the paint, your ceiling. Sometimes you can even expect damages to your lights and your fans. And of course, worst case scenario, you now have a problem with mold growth. So as you can see, this is something that you really want to prevent and catch early on before it becomes a much bigger problem. Not only to your roof, but of course, to your home. So here's the big question. What can you do to prevent a roof leak? And what can you do as a homeowner to spot one? Prevention is always best because this literally means that you can catch the damage before it becomes a serious and costly issue. Roof leaks are actually quite common, especially in areas that are prone to rain and snow. So taking the right steps is key. Now, before we get into specifics, I really just want to stress here that if you are getting a new roof, it's really important that you get proper underlayment for your roof, and that includes ice and water shield. This is basically an extra layer of protection for your decking and leak-prone areas. Now that I have addressed that, let's talk about what can cause a leak. Rusted and exposed nails. Now, if you have quite an old roof, you really want to make sure that all the nails are either coated or replaced. A small leak can seep through the edge of the nail, working its way through your roof, and it can actually cause mold growth on your decking. Having rusted nails can also mean that your shingles are not secured and therefore more prone to getting loose during a gust of wind. Because nails aren't easy to spot from the ground up, you simply just want to get a professional to come out and just assess your roof, especially if your roof is quite old. Rusted and damaged flashing. Flashing is usually installed at vent pipe, along roof ridges, chimneys, on the lower areas, valleys, around ventilations, drip edge, and skylights. Once the flashing rusts, it will no longer repel water. And this simply means that it either needs to be sealed or replaced. The good news is that small holes or corroded spots can easily be repaired. So what you can do as a homeowner is just to take a minute to go outside and just basically scan your roof, especially after a big storm. So what are the signs of a roof flashing damage? Rust or corrosion, missing pieces, bends, cracks, or dents. Overflowing gutters. It's important that you maintain your gutters and make sure that the water drains properly. What can happen with gutters is that if they get clogged when it rains, water can flow upwards back into your roof deck. This not only allows water to enter your roof, but of course it can damage your roof deck by creating mold growth. Not only that, but this mold obviously can spread further out, causing even more damage. And that obviously is a problem. So what are the signs that your gutters need repair? Water pouring out of gutters, water leaking into your basement, cracks in the foundation of your gutter, gutters that sag or hang loose, bent or cracked gutters, debris on your roof. Basically what happens with debris is that debris stops water flow and it can actually cause pooling on your roof. This can obviously weaken the shingles and possibly create leaks. So obviously make sure to clear out any major debris on your roof. Age of your roof. When shingles have run their course, you will have what is called granule loss. And this is a telltale sign that your shingles are too old or damaged. And of course, this means that they are not performing at their peak. Therefore, nails could be rusted, exposed, loose, or the shingles aren't as strong and therefore create gaps between each other, obviously allowing water to flow through them. The other obvious sign is loose, buckled, or of course, missing shingles. Basically, this simply means that if you live in an area where there is strong winds, of course, your chances of having a leak are much higher at this point. While as when it comes to tiles, for instance, you want to keep an eye out for any cracks or loose tiles or tiles that are out of place. Obviously, the best thing to do at this point is to have your roof inspected. Hopefully, all you need is a quick repair. This will help you catch any small leaks or any of the issues that I just mentioned. But to keep your roof at its full peak and to make sure that your warranties are in full use, you can always just call an inspector to come and check your roof. We recommend that you have your roof inspected at least once a year, maybe every 2 years, depending, of course, on the age of your roof. But definitely get it inspected if your roof is old. And this even means if you don't spot any of these issues that I just mentioned before. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to this video, obviously. Please leave a comment below and let me know of any other videos you would like me to make about roofing or solar. As always, if you'd like a roof or a solar quote, you can click the description box below for more information, or you can go to our website. Have a good day.